Hi Leo, welcome to your April 2023 Astrology Horoscope forecast. It's another important month. We have a solar eclipse that is happening this month, and we also have Mercury, which is going retrograde towards the end of the month. Now on the 4th, we have Mercury, that is the planet of travel and communication, and it's going to be moving into your house of career. This is the house of accolades. And also we are going to be having Uranus and Venus that are going to be moving along with Jupiter into this part of this house later. And as far as your reputation is concerned, and you're going to be very keen in order to be putting the right foot out, Leos. This is also a time that you could be in conversations with various people regarding whether they're deals that you're closing or you're negotiating something for the organization or for some work that you do. And in some cases, this also means that you could be looking at more work, or you could be looking at different work. Mercury over here is also going to be highlighting a desire to change, a desire to maybe, you may feel that, even though you're not in a rut, you've done it enough number of times, Leo, and there is going to be a sense of wanting to change and wanting something more out of your work. In certain cases, this also speaks about higher education. Some of you will be upskilling yourselves. You could be learning more at work. Maybe you could be equipping yourself with the work that you're doing right now. On the 5th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of communication. It's a house of Mercury. It also rules your siblings and the community where you stay. And this is going to be bringing to light maybe an issue that your sibling has been facing for a while, and that gets settled now. It could also be that the community where you stay, something is sort of finishing or ending. Maybe a group that you are with, that gets closed. Maybe it could also be a realization that you need to be literally be moving your place of stay as well during this time. Full moon in this house also brings closure to conversations or negotiations that may have been going on either in the community or the place or the area where you stay regarding your house. Maybe there could be a decision that you may have been thinking about taking or you were unable to, and there could have been a lot of back and forth around it. This also speaks about maybe an issue that could be bothering your sibling, and that gets sorted during this time. So it's a time of closure. It's a time that something, a conversation or something is being put to rest, maybe an incident, an issue that is being put to rest now for good. On the 12th, we have Venus that is moving into your house of groups of friends. This is also the house which involves people who are your tribe, who share similar goals and desires as you do. And Venus in this house of groups of friends is going to be encouraging you to travel more, take that time off, maybe be more with people or with close friends, people who completely get you. In some cases, this also speaks about maybe some of you will think about starting a joint venture with friends, whom you consider as your tribe, who are on similar wavelength as you are. It's also a fabulous time to be networking, Leos, and you in any case do not need any excuse to network or to socialize. But Venus over here is pretty much going to be putting the light on you, putting you in the spotlight, and you could find yourself in the thick of things. On the 20th, we have a solar eclipse that is there in your house of long distance travel, and this is also the house of learning. So, and April sees you, some of you could be traveling, making maybe, traveling to another country. Some of you could be imbibing or understanding or learning more about different cultures, work ethics, and you could be applying those at your workplace. In some cases, it could also be that you are formally, doing a course, you're educating yourself, you're learning more. On the 21st, we have Sun that brings a party to your house of work and your reputation. So the entire energy this month, Leos, is a lot of focus on your work, and there's a lot of focus also on you as to how it is that you behave, how it is that you conduct yourself. And since there is a lot of focus even on learning and being skilled yourself, it could be that maybe you do come under the radar as it could be that you're at a very senior post, but you do not know much about the work that you're doing. It could be that, surely maybe by being in the company for a very long time, you have got promoted, but you're not as skilled as maybe some of the people who are much junior than you are. So you could be come under a radar, and you could have people sort of talking about you behind your back. And so this is a wonderful time for some of you to be taking maybe going back to college, maybe doing that professional course, maybe getting skilled or learning on your own. But it's a wonderful, fabulous time to be upskilling yourself. On the 22nd, we have Mercury that is going retrograde, and it's going retrograde till about 15th of May. And it's going retrograde again in your house of career. So anything that needs to get done before, whether it is signing of papers, whether it's signing of new contracts, picking up a new job, or whether it is buying, selling, leasing, purchasing heavy ticket items, investing in electronics, everything needs to get done before 22nd of April. Otherwise, you'll just have to wait till about mid-end of May, till the time the retrograde gets over, in order for some clarity to be there. Mercury retrograde has this way of creating a lot of confusion and stagnation when it goes retrograde. So it's a wonderful time in any case for a lot of you to be, especially if you have your sun, moon and rising in Leo, to be looking at your career growth, your career chart, where it is that you want to be, what is it that you want to do. It's also a fabulous time to be maybe retracing your steps, or maybe you were doing something else and that brought you a lot of joy, and you could find yourself thinking a lot about it. Maybe doing something similar, if not exactly that. And also this retrograde in this house can at times sort of bring about sort of bring your image down from a pedestal. So be very careful about gossip, Leos. Be very careful about tarnishing other people's reputation or bringing them down, because this could boomerang quite badly on you with this placement. Wonderful time for researching, wonderful time for revising, redoing things as far as your career, your goals, your plans, financial plans are concerned. It's a fabulous time for all that work. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.